I want to break the boundaries of Wiz because we did the 2 mil. So let's see. I'm gonna close the chat real quick. We gotta see this. Will this do 2 mil, guys? The crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it! Do it 2 mil! Hi, what's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In today's video, we're going to try to go for the 2 million heal that I've thought about in a couple days, and we actually have Mason to actually attempt it because I wasn't going to be able to do this without Mason because he actually has the entire gear set that we need. I'll quickly go over all everyone's stats as well, and then we'll talk about what's the attempt that we're going to try to do. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like on this video, be sure to subscribe, and remember that 90% of you guys that watch me on a daily basis are not subscribed. So if you guys can do me a huge favor, subscribe. It's free. You guys can always unsubscribe later. And yeah, let's continue. So we'll quickly go over Mason's stats, and then we'll go to everyone else's stats. So Mason's going to be the main healer. He's going to be attempting this 2 mil heal. We all know that you can do a mil, but we wanted to attempt 2 mil because if you guys haven't checked out my previous video of me doing 2 million damage, I want to see if you can do 2 million heal, and this will be our attempt. If it's not possible, you guys will be able to tell. But when it comes to Mason's gear, he's using the Shard Warrior helm, gives him 20 or 12 outgoing. Then he has Majora's Armor of Impulse, that gives him another 27 outgoing. Then he has Dragon Boots, 6 outgoing, because there are some stuff that you can get from the bazaar that gives more outgoing, more incoming, but just situational. Then his pet, obviously there's more pets that give more outgoing, more incoming, but this is just fine for now because you just need to have a certain amount of outgoing to be able to do this. So he has 4% outgoing as a socketed jewel. His mount gives 2% outgoing as well. Then his wand, 25% outgoing. I didn't even know Sword Kings does 25%, but 25% outgoing. Thame, he does have 23. I know the best one is Morganth, but sadly he doesn't have it, so this is just our attempt with 23. And you'll be able to see why it's okay to have lower stats in this scenario, and I'll talk about that when we get to my stats. So he has 23% outgoing. Then I told him to run this amulet because I'm using the single or the mass blade. I want him to be able to use a single blade so then we can have more blades for healing. And the thing is, I wanted to use a square socket because I actually had a jewel that gives me 3% incoming. So I didn't know I did, and luckily I have one. So that gives me more incoming, and he gets another blade. Then he has a ring of Dying Star, 35% outgoing. That's actually really good. So that's pretty good. And then obviously his deck is just the deck that he wants to run. Now we're going to go to my stats real quick, and then I'll tell you guys my stats. So I'm using the Helm of Excavation. That gives me 8% incoming, because obviously Mason's going to be doing this heal on me. Austin's there to help me support, get rid of all the minions except one of them and try to damage myself. Because with the Scion, you have to have 25% less HP, whoever you're healing. So if he's healing himself, he has to have 25% less. So it's easier if I have less HP, so then he can do the double the heal. So that's the whole purpose of the Scion. So my robe, I'm using the Sinister robe from the Harley Quinn bundle. And the reason why I'm using this, yes, it does have 17% incoming, but it's mainly the spell that comes with it, which is Dark Ritual. So it blades everybody on the team, but I do 1200 damage to myself. And that's perfect because I do need to lower my HP. Plus, I have Austin blading me, death blades, so I can damage myself even more. Hopefully I don't die, because if I die, I can just flee and come back. That's not the biggest issue. And plus I have reshuffles, so I can just reshuffle him and then just do the mental math myself. But because I need blades, the reason being is with this setup, I don't know why I have 44 resist to death. So that's the only downside. So that's the only reason I have to fix that. Then we have Cloud Dancer boots, 12% incoming and also outgoing, but I don't need the outgoing. Wand, I think the best one in my opinion has to be the Zeus one. There's probably other ones that work, but from what I have, the Zeus one gives 10% incoming, which is really useful. Thame, 25% incoming Wolf Sapphire Claw. I probably could have found one that's better, but I think 25% is really good. Amulet, like I said, the one that has Mass Blade, and then also I socketed a jewel on it. Ring of Hunting Wolf, 25% incoming and 25% outgoing. I believe Mason's ring is better. Yeah, 35. So this is just my one because obviously his is for anybody, but he needs it for outgoing. I need it for incoming. Pet wise, I luckily got this pet, but I didn't want to level up the talents because I know that this pet probably has incoming talents. This is the one I hatched with has incoming talents, but I was like, I just need the pet for the blade. I was gonna try to find a leaf pet, but it was gonna take way too long. But luckily Austin has internal Leviathan. He just hatched with it like recently, so he has the other blade, so that's perfect because we don't need this. We don't care about the stats, we just need the blade. My mount doesn't matter, but in my deck I have reshuffles, obviously the blades and heals. And then I also have more blades in my side deck with the Sanctuary because Austin's going to use Clockwork Spider because Mason's stats are kind of shredded because of all the incoming and the outgoing. So we need something that gives him power pips. So he's going to use Clockwork Spider and then that will give him his power pips so we don't have to worry. But I am going to be trying using polymorphs. I don't know if they work, but I mean, there's no harm in trying. So I'm going to try doing the polymorphs and see if they give any blades that I can give to Mason. But that's just my setup. When it comes to Austin's setup, it's mainly his robe and his wand. His robe gives another guiding light mass, so that's perfect. And then also his pet as well gives him the internal Leviathan pet that gives another blade. And then when it comes to his wand, he has the Root of Spring. I have this as well, but I would have to flee and come back. So that's why we have Austin here helping us out. And he has that May cast. So what we're probably going to do first is cast Clockwork Spider, get Mason's power pips ready, and then Austin will kill everybody except one minion. And then from there, I'll just have to damage myself and make sure Mason is completely bladed up. Because me and Austin can flee and come back, but Mason cannot. Because if he has like one little mistake, we're kind of screwed. We have to start all over. But we can just keep blading him over and over. So Mason has Shadow Seraph, all that type of stuff. You guys will see in the fight too. But it's pretty straightforward. We have everything ready. And yeah. So this is going to be our attempt. So I think we're ready, guys. I think we're ready. And they're also in the Discord, but they aren't talking, so they can just hear me talk. They can hear me do this video as well. So Mason will join in after Austin casts his spell and kills someone because we need to class Clockwork Spider. That's the main point of this because Mason's power pips are like 60%. So, but yeah, Mason, start blading yourself, all that type of stuff. And then Austin will cast Clockwork Spider, and then I'm gonna start doing my stuff for Mason. Yeah, I'm gonna just start spamming my stuff. I might have duplicates, but at the end of the day, it's completely fine. We need to just put wherever we can on Mason. But yeah, we could have used elixirs, because the past people I've seen like back in the day would use elixirs. But how crit has changed a lot, you don't need elixirs. I just have to make sure I have low block. But what the thing is with my stats, I'm just pull Austin for example. My stats, I have like at least 100 something block. Mason luckily has a good amount of crit. We did test some heals, obviously off recording. We did test like Pigsy, test Pixie, test all that stuff, unenchanted, reenchanted. They all did the same amount, so we didn't have to worry about it, about me blocking, because blocking does have an effect in your heals apparently. So we just have to make sure that everything was completely fine. At least we tested stuff beforehand. So hopefully we can go for the 2 mil heal. He has 134 outgoing and I have 100 incoming. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this, like edit some parts out or edit some parts in. I'll leave that to me editing in. But just at the moment, I'll probably just let it run as much as I can. Don't know if this video is gonna be long, but if it is, it's purely for everyone to see how to do 2 mil heal. Very straightforward. So, but he doesn't have any duplicates right now, which is really good. There are no duplicate blades on him, which is perfect because we don't want any duplicate. I mean, if there's a duplicate, it's not the worst thing at the end of the world. But we want to be able to achieve this. And I know that there's multiple setups that you guys can do for this. This isn't the optimal way, I'd probably say. You can probably have even more blades if you choose to. But just where our scenario was, we just used whatever we could. So, but this is gonna be insane. I haven't seen Elixir Vitae done, so this is my first attempt. No duplicates at all yet. This might be my first dupe. Could be because some spells have a little icon on the left, and I don't know if they count as a dupe. So, but at the end of the day, no matter what, he's gonna hit a mill. Like no matter what, this is him hitting a mill. But it's the thing about him doing 2. When should I bubble a Seraph? I have bubble. I have Sanctuary TC. You don't have to worry about the bubble, and don't Seraph yet. Let us finish everything, and then you can do your part. I'm just waiting on pips. I want to polymorph, and I want to see if any of those blades give anything. Okay, so we killed everybody except one minion. That's perfect. And the reason being is Falgaze was updated a while back, and the wiki has been kind of outdated. There's some instances where it's on par, but there's some times where it's kind of outdated. So I don't know if Falgaze casted at -50, so that's the only reason I wanted to get rid of everyone except one minion. So now we're gonna test these. So because I don't know if any of these do have an effect, because this is literally another Brilliant Light. I do have Rebirth, I have all that type of stuff, so we're just here to test stuff as well. So I'm not gonna be rebirthing, there's no point. But I will be doing Brilliant Light. So I don't know if these do work. These are just testing. We'll know if they don't work by if we see another double, because I'm pretty sure Mason already casted his spells, so yeah. Okay, so I have another Brilliant Light, so I don't think that's stacked. Okay, didn't stack. So we have 3 different stacks on him. Okay, so let's not do that. I need to make sure I don't heal, because I don't want to accidentally heal myself. I mean, I could. Not gonna use Spirit Armor. We're gonna try to just spam whatever blades I have on the Polymorph, because like I said, I don't know if Polymorph works. It probably doesn't, because it counts as a life spell. But I mean, if it does, you know, that's just OP. So I'm pretty sure you got like a bunch of dupes from that. Yeah, you got, yeah. So okay, so there's no point of Polymorphic Tree. So if you can right now, Aura Mason. He's gonna Aura. Oh, actually, no, wait. Don't Aura yet. Don't Aura yet. I miscalculated. Let me Sanctuary. I'm a Sanctuary, and then I have to damage myself. I forgot. Because if I made you Aura right now, you wouldn't have enough time. Hopefully, I can do at least 2k to myself. See? Okay, it still did pretty good. Do you have one more blade by any chance? I don't know if you put in an extra one, but it's not the biggest thing. That works. There's probably other strats you can do to damage yourself, but this is the one I wanted to do. Okay, we're good. We're below 25%, I believe. Okay, so now you can do Aura, then Shadow Seraph, and then heal. So this is it. We're literally near the end of this attempt. If this is true, look how many blades this man has. I mean, ignore the doubles, but he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost 11 blades. Almost 11 blades. By him even using elixirs, but we kind of wanted to stay near like the free to play. I mean, yes, his helmet, yes, some of my gear is kind of, but there's better stuff than what we're using. So here it comes. So he gets, what does Shadow Seraph do? Shadow Seraph gets another 25 outgoing. So all these blades, plus the 25% outgoing, plus his aura, plus the bubble. You got the Scion, Mason? There it is. Scion's mechanic, 25 if HP. So double the heal if HP is less than 25%. So we'll see. If it will do a mill guarantee. I'm assuming it's gonna do a mill. But the question is, will it do 2 mil? I want to break the boundaries of Wiz because we did the 2 mil. So let's see. I'm gonna close the chat real quick. We gotta see this. Will this do 2 mil, guys? The crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it! Do it 2 mil! No! We did 1.02! No! We were so close. But the thing is, how many more blades do we need? That's a lot of incoming. That's a lot of outgoing. We did over 1 mil though, so it's possible. It is possible, because we just proved it. It is possible. So I think our base was like over 500k, I believe. You missed it. We did 1.02, I believe, or 1.02 mil. It's either that I blocked, either I didn't have less than 25% HP, but I'm pretty sure I had less than 25% HP. What else could I have done? I mean, that's literally all the blades we had. That's literally every single blade we had. I mean, we can reattempt this. We will reattempt this. But that's our best attempt right there. We had 10 blades. So 1 mil is possible. He got his elixir vitae no matter what. I didn't even check the overtime. Wait, oh yeah, because it gives an overtime. I need to see this overtime. Because what the spell does, it also gives an overtime. But that's still pretty crazy. 1.02. That's technically the highest heal at the moment. I get healed 69k per turn. So it is possible. It is. I don't know about a healing overtime. I can't prove that. I don't know if we'll be able to ever do a healing overtime that's 1 mil or even higher, but it's possible with the Scion. The Scion makes everything possible. If you can kill Austin, I would kill. I mean, if not, I'll reshuffle you. Let me reshuffle you. Because there are more blades, I believe. Yeah, we can still increase our outgoing a lot. And same thing as my incoming. I can go higher. Like, he has 130 outgoing, I believe, or 130, or what is it, 130 and 134? Let me double check. 134. I have 100 out incoming. I can definitely increase my incoming. By a lot. But he did get the badge, I'm assuming. Yeah, hey, look, he got an elixir vitae. But yeah, he got his elixir vitae. So we did do a mill. But we just have to find more pieces. I'll look for another piece of armor with guiding light. Yeah, because if we looked at the blades, he had 10 blades that were not stacked. So if we can think about it, that's what. So that's regular blade, that's regular guiding light. Then there's the other one, which is mass. Then he had what else did he have? He had my amulet, so that's a 3. Then he had the TC, that was 4. Then regular, 5. Then he had Austin's piece, I believe, which was right here, 6. Then 7, 8. Then we had 2 extra ones, and I don't know where those 2 extra ones were from. Once I get more again, plus another jewel, we can have 13 more outgoing. Yeah, so we just have to retest this. But we did get pretty far. In my opinion, that's a big heal with the Scion. So it is possible. And I will promise you, I will attempt this. I will reattempt this and try to achieve that 2 mil. Yeah, I don't know if higher crit has any effect with this. We'll try that next attempt. Next attempt, we'll try it with more crit. We'll try it with more incoming and outgoing. Because my stats right now, I have 100% incoming. I can definitely go higher. Like, there's, even for a storm, I mean, yes, you could probably do this with double life. But there's probably more stuff for life for incoming and outgoing than there is for storm, obviously. But we will definitely try this again. And we'll have a bigger heal than what we did. It was like a 1.0 something. It was higher than a mil. So, and my HP was technically less than 25, I believe. But hope you guys enjoyed the little attempt that we did. We will be back. We will definitely be back with higher stats, more crit, more healing, double the Scion, everything. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, turn your notifications so you guys aren't missing out on any new content, whether it's us attempting more stuff like this, the 2 mil damage, the 2 mil heal. What's left? You guys want to see a 2 mil overtime? It is possible. We can do a 2 mil overtime. I mean, there's many other attempts that we can do with the 2 mil, but for the most part, I know the Scions work as much. So we can attempt like a 1 mil. We can actually attempt a 2 mil Scion with death and have one mil coming back from the Scion. If you guys want to see that, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, everything like that. I will attempt that with Austin, and we will try to get the Tree of Death to do 2 mil damage with 1 mil coming back to him for the heal. That would be insane. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.